Let's listen to Rikki-Tikki-Tavi by Rudyard Kipling, Level A1, Oxford Reading University.
Rikki-Tikki-Tavi is a mongoose. It is a small animal that lives in India. He has a long body, short legs, and sharp teeth. He lives with his parents in a little home under the ground. One day, heavy rain comes. The water washes Rikki-Tikki-Tavi out of his home and carries him to the side of the road. He lies there and doesn't move. A little boy and his mother walk by. The boy sees Rikki-Tikki-Tavi. "Look, a dead mongoose," he says. "Maybe he isn't dead," his mother says. "Let's take him home, Teddy." They take Rikki-Tikki-Tavi to their house. There, a big man holds him close to the fire. When Rikki-Tikki-Tavi is warm, he feels better. He runs across the table and climbs up to Teddy's shoulder. "Don't be afraid," the boy's father says. "He wants to be friends with you. Let's give him something to eat." They give Rikki-Tikki-Tavi some meat. He likes it a lot. Then he thinks, "This house is so big. There are many interesting things in it. I want to stay here and look around." He spends all day running through different rooms of the house. At night, he climbs into Teddy's bed. Early in the morning, Rikki-Tikki-Tavi comes down to breakfast on the boy's shoulder. After breakfast, Rikki-Tikki goes out into the garden. He hears sad voices in the trees. He looks up and sees a pair of birds. It is Darzee and his wife. They are sitting in their beautiful nest and crying. "What happened?" Rikki-Tikki asks. "One of our babies fell out yesterday, and Nag ate him," Darzee answers. "This is very sad," Rikki-Tikki says. "But I don't know anyone here. Who is Nag?" But the birds don't answer. Suddenly, Rikki-Tikki hears a scary sound. He turns around and sees a large black cobra. It is Nag. He raises his head and looks at Rikki-Tikki with his scary eyes. "Who is Nag?" he says. "I am Nag. Look at me and be afraid." Rikki-Tikki is more interested than afraid. He has only seen dead cobras before. His mother brought them to him as food. All mongooses fight and eat snakes, so Nag should be afraid of him too. "Why do you eat babies that fall out of their nests?" Rikki-Tikki asks. "If you eat eggs, why shouldn't I eat birds?" Nag asks in return. A mongoose in his garden is bad news, but Nag also has a surprise for Rikki-Tikki. "Turn around," Darzee sings. Rikki-Tikki jumps into the air and sees Nagina, Nag's wife. She wants to kill him. Rikki-Tikki comes down on her back and bites, but he isn't strong enough, so he cannot kill her. Rikki-Tikki lets Nagina go. She disappears into the grass. "I hate you, Darzee," Nag says, and follows his wife. Rikki-Tikki returns to the house and sits down to think. Old books say that a snake's bite isn't dangerous for a mongoose. This isn't true. If the mongoose isn't quicker than the snake, he dies. Rikki-Tikki is very happy that he is young and fast. Teddy comes out of the house. He sees Rikki-Tikki and wants to hold him in his arms. But Rikki-Tikki hears a new dangerous voice. "I will bite you." He turns around and sees Karate, a small brown snake. It is more difficult to kill a small snake than a cobra. They are quicker, and it is harder to see them. Rikki-Tikki jumps at the snake and misses. Teddy says, "Look, our mongoose is fighting a snake." His parents run out of the house. Rikki-Tikki jumps at the snake again. This time he bites Karate. The snake dies. Rikki-Tikki wants to eat him. Then he remembers that a full meal makes a mongoose slow. He leaves the snake's body in the grass. Teddy's mother takes Rikki-Tikki into her arms. She thanks him for saving Teddy's life. Rikki-Tikki doesn't understand why she is so happy. To him, killing snakes is a natural part of life. At night, Rikki-Tikki takes a walk around the house again. He meets Chuchundra the rat. Chuchundra is a sad, poor animal. He wants to run to the middle of the room, but he is too afraid, so he always stays next to the wall. "Don't kill me," Chuchundra cries. "I am not a snake. I don't kill rats," Rikki-Tikki says. "Nag is in the garden. Don't be afraid." "Nag is everywhere," Chuchundra answers. "Do you know what my cousin told me?" Then Chuchundra stops and listens. "Do you hear it?" he asks. Rikki-Tikki also listens. He hears a very quiet sound. It is one of the cobras, he thinks. They want to get into the house through the bathroom. He goes into the bathroom. There is a little hole in the wall. He hears Nag and Nagaina's voices through it. "Do we need to kill the people?" Nag asks. "Of course," Nagaina answers. "We will have children soon. They will need a lot of space. When the people are dead, the mongoose will also go away. We will have a quiet life again." Then Nag comes into the bathroom. Rikki-Tikki is very angry, but he doesn't move. The room is dark, and Nag cannot see him. "I will lie here until the big man comes in the morning," Nag tells Nagaina. "Then I will kill him." Nagaina doesn't answer. She has gone away, Rikki-Tikki thinks. He sits and waits for an hour. Then he starts moving closer to Nag. Nag is sleeping. Rikki-Tikki quickly jumps on his head. The snake wakes up and starts shaking his head. Rikki-Tikki closes his teeth and doesn't let go. Suddenly he hears a man's voice and two loud sounds. Then Nag stops moving. Rikki-Tikki opens his eyes. Teddy's father is standing at the door. He has a gun in his hand. He killed Nag with it. In the morning, Rikki-Tikki sees Nagaina in the garden. She cries over Nag's dead body. "This terrible man killed my husband," she says. "I will bite his son today." Rikki-Tikki thinks about what to do. He needs to kill Nagaina's children first. If they come out of their eggs today, he will have a lot of problems. Rikki-Tikki goes to the tree. "Where does Nagaina keep her eggs?" he asks Darzi. "In the vegetable garden at the end of the wall," the bird answers. Rikki-Tikki runs into the vegetable garden. he finds 25 little white eggs. He breaks them one by one. Soon, only one egg is left. Then he hears Darzee's voice. "Rikki-Tikki, Nagaina is in the house. She wants to kill Teddy." Teddy and his parents are sitting around the table. They are not moving. Their faces are white. They are very scared. Nagaina is lying next to Teddy's leg. She is ready to bite him. Rikki-Tikki comes into the house. He is holding Nagaina's last egg in his mouth. "Look at this, Nagaina," he says. "This is your last egg. Come and take it." Nagaina turns around. At that moment, Teddy's father takes his son by the hand. They run to the other side of the room. "Give me the egg, then I will go away and never come back," the snake says. "Of course you will not come back," Rikki-Tikki answers, "because you will be dead." Then they fight. Rikki-Tikki dances around Nagaina. He doesn't let her bite him. But he forgets about the egg. It lies on the floor. Nagaina takes it and runs away. She hides in her hole under the ground. Rikki-Tikki follows her. Then everything is quiet for some time. "Poor Rikki-Tikki," Teddy's father cries. "I am sure that Nagaina will kill him there." But then he sees Rikki-Tikki. He comes out of the hole. He is dirty and tired, but he is not dead. "She will never come out again," he says. Then he has a big meal and goes to sleep. He had a difficult day. Teddy and his parents are so happy that they start crying. They thank Rikki-Tikki. "He saved Teddy, and he saved us," Teddy's mother says. "And I can do it again," Rikki-Tikki thinks. And so he stays with the family. He keeps their garden well, and no cobras ever visit them.